Welcome back to Keys and Connections, where I connect you with the voices shaping real estate today. It's your host, Brittany Jones, your favorite closing attorney, and I have Taylor with me today. Hi,
Taylor. Hi, Brittany.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
And I love that you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, so Taylor, give us your first and last name. What brokerage are you with, and how long have you been in the game?
Absolutely. So my name is Taylor Laniyonu. I'm with the Armani agency. I've been in real estate for a little over 4 years now. We almost at that 5-year marker.
Yeah, no longer a baby.
No longer a baby. You know, I've seen
whole,
it.
Like, I just got in the game. No, honey.
You know,
you're moving over to vet status.
Hello.
And I love that for you. Okay, so let's get right into it. Buying an older home. Pros and cons. Like, what's your take on that?
Oh my gosh. I just had this question the other day, which is so funny. And I was just telling my client, it brings more charm. Like, you get a lot of character to it, because a lot of things that they've built back then and, you know, the earlier years, they're not doing it anymore.
Okay.
It's more so straightforward. You get this wall here, this wall here. You don't get the arch. You don't get like the nice fireplace, a little funky sunken in living room.
So it's like more character for you.
Yeah, I would say more character as a pro, because especially if you come in with the vision and you want to revamp it, you're able to do some cool things and make it more modern. And up to,
but still have like that old kind of vibe.
Absolutely, that's still feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody likes character. I love me some good character. I love character. I would say the cons is you don't really know what you're getting into until you get that inspection and you figure out exactly what's happening in there. Because sometimes you might pull up a floor and you see a little termite. You know what I mean? Sometimes that'll happen. But that's why it's important to get an inspection report and just fully understand what's going on within the home before you really get into it, especially with the older homes.
What would you consider an older home?
An older home I would consider earlier than 1971 for sure.
Really?
1971.
See,
I'm
green. In my mind, I was like, I think about 10 years old.
That's still old. No, that's still old for sure. But I would say the character was definitely in like the 70s.
The better vibes was in that. Okay,
where
girl.
They were like,
was on other
they was trying stuff. You know what I mean? They was trying stuff out there at that time.
A creative era.
Mm-hmm. Creative. I like that.
Okay.
Creative, like visionary. They had more visionaries out there.
Okay, I love that.
Time.
Okay, so buyer's market versus seller's market. What does this mean in layman's terms, and how does this affect negotiations?
Absolutely. That's a good question.
Okay, cool.
I would say with the buyer's market, we can take now for an example. You see buyers are now able to come in, ask for concessions. They're able to come in, get rate buy downs, and kind of not necessarily have their way, but it's more
What's
balanced.
A rate buy down? I'm going to pause you there.
A rate buy down is when you basically you have a rate and you're able to get, let's say, 2 points less for the next 3 years.
Okay, so if it's like a 5% rate, then you do a buy down.
You'll buy down to what, 3% for the next 2 years. And of course, it comes at a price, but you're able to do that just to have a lower monthly payment. And you're able to work that out with your lender. You're able to get the money from the seller as well to
help buy that down.
To help buy that down. So that way it's not all on you.
So when you say for a few years, meaning like year 1 and 2, I get the buy down at 3%.
Correct.
But then at year 3, it goes back up to the 5?
Correct. But you're able to refinance that though. Within that time, you're able to refinance. If the rates go down to, you know, a more favorable rate for you, you're able to refinance. And
so
then
you can leave it as is or refi.
Correct.
And it's not as much as a gamble as an ARM.
Exactly.
Which is an adjustable rate mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And which people are scared of those. I've learned that. People are scared of those, but they're getting a little bit more creative with this market now. So I'm seeing a lot of that.
Okay, so buyer's market for you is I get help with my buy downs. I get more concessions.
More negotiable terms for sure.
And then what does a seller's market look like?
A seller's market to me, it just looks like you come in and you're already 5 offers in. And they're like, hey, highest and best by tonight.
Highest and best
by tonight.
And break down highest and best.
Highest and best is when basically a seller gets multiple offers on the table and they just want to figure out who's coming with the most.
Oh, who's serious?
Yeah, who's serious, who's coming with the most.
Girl, tell us everything you got now.
Yeah, because we're not going to come back and circle back from you. You know what I mean? So I would say, yeah, that's what a seller's market pretty much looks like.
Okay.
And during that COVID time, we were definitely in a seller's market. It was a crazy seller's market, actually.
That's, I ain't gonna say that's what kicked off the NAR, but I feel
it
like
was a part of it.
That NAR settlement.
It was part of it.
Okay, so cool. Thank you for giving us layman's terms.
Absolutely.
And then, as you mentioned, you feel like it's a buyer's market now.
Yeah, I do feel like it's balanced though, because you do have some properties that have multiple offers. I would say
so it depends on like where in the area. So like maybe in Buckhead it's more evened out, but in another area it's more buyer.
Yeah,
and another area is more seller.
Yeah, and it also depends on that threshold of price point, like where you are, because you do also have like that investor market where if you're at that 150 to 200, they're on it like white on rice.
Okay,
so they're on it.
It's in there.
Yeah, they're on it. They're asking highest and best. By Monday.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so let's talk about maintaining versus upgrading. And I'm asking this question more so from the perspective of if you have a seller that you're representing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're putting their house on the market and they just feel like, oh, my house is the best. So now you're walking around and you're looking at, that may be an upgrade, but this is just maintaining.
Right.
Okay. So like I have an example. Like for me, or at least from my perspective, maintaining is, does the water heater work?
Right.
That's not an upgrade, baby.
That's not an upgrade.
You getting a new water heater is not an upgrade.
That's like mandatory. Like,
okay.
Let's make sure it works.
Versus like maybe an upgrade would be the type of flooring.
Right.
So like what's your take on like maintaining versus upgrading?
I would say my upgrading is going into a kitchen and you see a different fixture that you've never seen before. You're like, oh, that's an upgrade.
She said that's not the standard Home Depot.
That's imported from China. You know what I mean? We got that imported from somewhere. Yeah. Hello. We got that imported. So I would say definitely different types of fixtures, countertops, flooring, like you said as well. Different types of flooring.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also going into a bathroom and just seeing that they put their eye on it. It's built with intention and it's it's upgraded with intention as well. So looking at that, I would definitely say appliances is definitely maintaining.
But they say that all the time. They're like, oh no, I got new appliances.
Yeah, no, that's
10,000.
That's maintaining. I would say it definitely helps though.
Yeah,
it helps the value for sure. But I would put that in a category as maintaining.
When you have, I'm asking a lot of like listing side stuff, right? So when you have a seller that you're representing, how do you help them to determine what the property is worth?
Absolutely. So we start off with a comparative market analysis.
Okay.
So looking at all the homes that have sold around the area, looking at what's just happening around you. What's going on? What's happening? Is that apples to apples? What's going on around there? And then we also look at the condition of your home. So if your home is in good condition, and then we also see a home that's also in the same condition, where we're at,
then you can look at that.
Absolutely.
So that home in good condition is worth $250. Then your house probably worth $250.
Right, and it has the same amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Cool. Like we're there. We're also looking at what else? We're looking at the current market conditions as well. Okay. Because I would say like right now we'll say it's more of a buyer's market for residential. So I wouldn't price your home at the top of the top right now, especially knowing that there's
more of a competitive
absolutely
price.
So we'll just we'll see that this is the number that we're at that we can definitely get, and we'll just knock it down just a notch, just a little, nothing crazy. The goal is to get the home sold. Get the home sold fast as possible. So we just need to make sure that we're actually preparing for the market that we're in.
I've also heard that the home is worth what the buyer is willing to pay.
Exactly. Some sellers
sometimes even with the comps, the buyers have all said we ain't going over two.
They like, listen, this is all we got right here.
Okay, so buyers, let's get together.
Yeah, they're banding. They're banding together for sure.
Okay,
they're on their own campaign. They have their own little campaign out here.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So we're moving from some of the formal questions. I'm gonna move into my rapid fire.
Okay. Hello,
we're gonna burn it down.
Put out. I love you. You're so
okay. So this is more of like a this or that.
Okay.
You can't choose both and you can't choose neither.
Okay. This or that.
Okay. Representing buyer or seller?
Ooh. Ooh. I love my buyers. I do love my buyers. Okay. I would say for me right now, it's buyers. Because I love the process start to finish. I really genuinely love the process start to finish and just educating them on and seeing where they're at in their process, in their journey, because it's not a one size fits all. So I would say buyers.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love my sellers too.
I mean, of course you do.
I do love showcasing a home. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love showcasing a good home. I love doing the full things, the full nine, seeing exactly how your home was built. I love my sellers, but my buyers for sure. I do love buyers.
Bigger kitchen or bigger closet?
Closet. Honey.
I just love. I mean, you know what? I've met so many stylish people. All of y'all have chosen the closet. All of my stylish folks.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay, she said, "Honey,
the closet.
We can order in."
You know what I'm saying?
All right, ranch style home or a town home?
Ooh, ranch.
Really?
Ranch.
Okay, girl, I'm proud of you. You're such an adult.
Girl, them stairs took me out.
Okay, town home or high rise?
High rise.
Okay,
high rise.
Because
I love the windows.
Yeah, floor to ceiling, please.
Florida, please.
All right. Investor client or first time home buyer?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is one you got me.
Yeah. It's always one.
First time home buyers or investors.
You're gonna go with investors? I know you would.
Investors.
I know you would.
Yeah. I like my investors.
Yeah.
Shout out to my investors.
Shout out to your investors.
Shout out to my investors for sure.
All right, last but not least, your favorite closing attorney, me or me?
Brittany Jones. Brittany Jones, my girl. I'll be like, hey, Britt.
I'm like, hey. So what we need to do?
Yeah, you be like, who did
Tell him we getting the earnest money back.
No, for sure.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, Taylor, thank you so much for being here and coming on and just giving us your insight and your energy. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Please bring me back. I love this.
Okay. Yay.